Hello, welcome. This is the Soulmate reading for October. We've already done the twin flame, and this is for the soulmate. So the twin flame reading is usually about the emotionally avoidant person. This soulmate reading is for somebody that you've got more of an intense connection with, and it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a family member or a friend, but it's like a real intense connection where you really click with somebody. But even with soulmates, you can still learn stuff from them and run into problems. So that's why, you know, no relationship in this matrix comes with no issues, does it? Because we've all got ego and we've all got pain body and stuff like, we've all got karma as well. So there we go. So let's go into it then. So just ask Spirit to sort of give us a message for October, what's going on with a soulmate, intense connection. Thanks for subscribing, and also thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, because it does help it reach more people on YouTube. So let's see what we get. Okay, organisation. So your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little bit more organisation and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic and be open to asking for help from someone, an intellectual, or seek out a mentor. So you know this card probably by now, it's the Emperor, okay? So there's Emperor energy in October, right? So it's the Emperor energy is about sort of being empowered in your life and being more organised, being more structured. And knowing yourself, because the Emperor is the father of the tarot. So the Emperor knows himself, and he knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it, and he also knows what his boundaries are, you know, and he's also very centered in himself, so he's not really gonna kind of adapt himself to anybody just to please them. So that's kind of the energy we're dealing with, and it doesn't have to mean that you're, you know, any particular gender or sexuality, because it's just an energy. The Emperor is just an energy. So it's a very empowered energy for October. So it feels like, you know, you're going to feel more empowered, and you're going to be less likely to compromise yourself for any kind of relationship. So we'll see what other energies we get. You could also be coming into contact with somebody with strong masculine energy. I mean, that is possible. You've got here the Singer of Intuition. So October is really opening you up to more intuition. And you may find, because of that, that you get more psychic intuition, you get more, like your spiritual powers increase, okay? And also you're just more in tune with yourself, like an Emperor. I mean, you can see the way this guy is sitting in the seat here, you know? It's like he just knows himself. You just know yourself in October. You've come such a long way. You know who you are. You know what you believe in, and you're in tune with yourself. You're not blocking yourself anymore, you know, you're not blocking yourself by, say, like blocking your emotional needs or blocking sexual needs or whatever it is. You're just much more in tune. Anyway, let's start picking some cards and let's see what we're getting. So this is for October soulmate, please. Intense connection. Okay, so there has been a feeling of stagnancy, like you've been waiting for something to pick up and happen, because it was kind of like this Four of Cups energy where nothing's really going on for you, either emotionally or relationship wise, and you could have felt quite fed up. And then it feels like towards the end of September or quite recently, things started to pick up again for you and things started to flow a bit more. Let's shuffle the cards a bit better than that. Okay, yeah, you've got here the Four of Swords. So there was definitely a feeling of things being stuck for quite a while. Your energy may have felt stuck. You may have felt like you were stuck in a situation, relationship wise or otherwise. It just probably felt like things were stagnant. and nothing's really happening and going on. And then all of a sudden, as you come towards the end of September, things shift, things pick up, right? So what's going on as you start October? That's what we want to know. October, please. Okay, so there's like this deception feeling. There's this feeling of not knowing what's going to happen. There's a feeling of possibly deception. Let's have a look. Okay, King of Wands. Okay, so what happens as you start October is somebody is offering you something. Somebody who may have been quite deceptive, because this is a deception card. It's somebody who's insecure, and it might not be that they've been lying to you. For some of you, yes, somebody's been hiding how they feel, or they've been lying to you. For others of you, it could just be that you've been dealing with somebody who in your life who's very insecure. And then all of a sudden, come October, somebody offers you something. So what you have to think about with tarot is their energies. So they can be read in multiple ways. This is a relationship reading. So it's very possible that there's somebody that's been holding back, lying to you, not opening up. And then come October, you're going to find they start to offer you something. For others of you, it could be even a situation in your life that really wasn't progressing. You were wondering what the hell was going to happen. It felt like you were really stuck with it, yeah, and nothing was forthcoming. And then all of a sudden, October comes around and things pick up and you get offered something, okay? Right, so the person you think about. So now we are looking at a person. Now, the person you're thinking about, that this person is really looking to move forward with their life, okay? This is about forward movement. They probably are thinking about their career or their passions or their interests. Now, they do want to work with you. They want cooperation. They want to build their life up, okay? But what you've got to think about is in what way? Is it going to be with you? Or is it going to be more work related, that this person's more interested in their work and stuff like that? Okay. Strength card. Your person's gaining strength. They're starting to learn how to flow with their own life, and they're starting to learn how to have more faith. There's definitely improvements here. I would say to you, you're dealing with somebody where there's been very stuck energy. They've felt very insecure. They're basically now moving into a more positive space in October. Okay. What does this person think of you? I'm going to talk about it as well, just in case for any of you, you're not really in a soulmate relationship. You're not really in an intense relationship, but you're watching the reading just to see if there's any other information that comes through. I'm going to share that with you as well at the end, because I think if I keep switching, it's going to confuse the story. But I'm getting other messages at the same time. So what does this person think of you? Okay, there's been this stuck energy. They've been insecure, but they've definitely, at the beginning of the month, they sort of want to offer you something, and that they're really trying to make positive inroads in their life. What does this person actually think of you? Okay, this person likes you. There's somebody here that's definitely attracted to you. They've got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles does signify massive attraction, okay? Other tarot readers may not say that, but I know it to be the case from my own experience with the tarot. Now, the only thing with the Page of Pentacles, this person can spread themselves too thin, and they can have too many obligations, okay? So they can get distracted. They've got Three of Wands again. This person is definitely looking at how they can improve their life. This person is definitely tuned in to what it's almost like I would say to you, this person could be doing multiple things multiple things at the same time to try and improve their life, either work wise, money wise, just getting loads of things in order. And that's probably why they might not be really focused on a relationship, or they might be easily distracted, or they might not always be available. Okay, so let's have a look at how this person is actually feeling. Oh my God, again, progress, work. Look at this, I can't believe this. And we've got 3, 3, 3, and 3s are pure potential. What are they now? They're not pure potential, they're fertility, because they're the Empress, right? The path is chosen and there's action. You see, look at this. Now, this person wants to work with you. They want to offer you something, but they are so, I mean, whatever they work on with you, they go at it 100% in terms of, you know, if they said they were going to meet you, if they said they were going to do something, they'd definitely turn up. I can tell you that now. But, long term, the progress looks good. But I just want to say, I just feel this person is working on a lot of different things. And I suspect this person wouldn't really be in the place for a relationship at the moment, if I'm being brutally honest. But let's see what other cards we're getting. We've still got more cards to go. So how else is this person feeling, please? You're going to die. That card just fell out. I keep wanting, I know how I pick my cards, but I'm having cards fall out, and I just know that these cards need to be seen. Look at that, 8 of Pentacles. That is this person working. They're very serious about their work. They may be using work as an avoidance tactic so they don't have to deal with emotional intimacy. I just want to say that. But I think as well, this person's, they've definitely had massive insecurities. This person acts, I mean, this is as well another way of interpreting the cards. This person acts like a King of Wands. They act like the king. They act like they've got it all going on. But underneath, they're very insecure. Okay, so you know this person to be somebody who on the surface looks really confident, on the surface has a really good vibe, like they would really have something decent to offer somebody, but you know underneath this person actually is really insecure, and they hide that, you know, they hide those vulnerabilities. And what's happening in October is they're seriously trying to build themselves up. They're working 120% on getting themselves in a much more positive scenario, you know, and that means work by the looks of it. If they're not in a job situation, they're going to be focusing on other stuff in their lives as if it's a job. Do you know what I mean? Like if they've got a family or they've got something they're passionate about, they're going to be working at it and concentrating on it like it's their career, you know. That's the kind of energy of this person. And it's all because I think they've had some kind of letdown, and it's left them feeling very insecure and not good enough. And they're doing everything they can now in their power to get themselves back in a better position. So that's what's going on. How do they want to move forward then with you? Magician. They've got the Magician card. This person basically, they're open. I don't think they've shut off to you at all. I think they're open to you and however your connection develops, right? They do have the magic touch. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person kind of thinks, well, you know, if I wanted to step in, that, you know, you would still basically be there for them. Do you know what I mean? Because they do have the magic touch to have the Magician card. So they're probably the type of person that's got the gift of the gab, and they can sort of, they know if they wanted to walk back into your life, you know, I feel they haven't really left your life, but I feel they're very much focused on sorting themselves out. And funnily enough, that first card to come up was the Emperor card, which, you know, the Emperor energy is all about building yourself up, being very structured, you know, being very boundaried. And that's the energy, I feel it's the energy of you. And I feel like you're getting much better boundaries and much better structure in your own life, and you're much more in tune with what you want. But I do feel it's the energy of your person as well. You are kind of almost mirroring each other, really. So yeah, this person basically thinks that they've got the ability to, they're very open to things with you. They still like you, and they're open to the idea that they could connect with you and continue with you if they want. How else does this person feel, please? They've got internal problems. I hate to say it, but they've got the Tower reversed. I mean, Tower reversed is like when you're on your knees. Do you know, this person just feels like life hasn't been fair. They don't feel life's been fair on them at all. Well, none of us do, you know, FYI. None of us do. But yeah, this person feels like life hasn't been fair on them. And they're basically having to pick themselves up. And it's not really fair. And I don't think it is. I don't think it is fair that this person's had such a rough deal. You know, I just think they're so under it emotionally. They're so emotionally vulnerable, and they're trying so hard to build themselves back up that really, you know, that is a major thing going on for this person that probably massively affects things between you and them. But they, you know, they've still got this magic touch when they want to turn the charm on. You know, it's just, they're not, this person would not be cold or anything like that to you to be cruel. It is because they're going through their Tower reverse moment in their life, which is building themselves back up after a really, really crap time. And we've all been there. And we all know that takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, does it? I mean, it really, really, really takes time. So let's see what's hidden that you don't see, okay? Spirit, please show us what's hidden that we don't see in October, please. Right. You've got the Ten of Cups, so you'd be very surprised that you are actually going to be celebrating. You're going to be happy. You are going to be happy in October. You're going to be very happy. The Ten of Cups is celebrating. It's a yes from the tarot, and it means that you're going to be happy, right? Okay, let's see what else we're getting, please. What else is hidden that we don't know? Justice reversed. Oh, I don't really want to say this. I mean, justice reversed, it's not very fair. Things haven't been fair on you. And things aren't really fair on you. But, you know, somehow you're just happy. There's something to celebrate, even though things aren't very fair. Also, this is what I don't like to say, there could be a repeating pattern. There could still be a pattern repeating out, a karmic pattern that hasn't quite come to an end. But I really, really don't want to say that because I really, really want for people on this channel who watch this channel regularly to be breaking their karmic patterns. And I don't want us all keep repeating them again and again and again. But sometimes we do have to, because there's still more karma that we haven't burnt off, and we still haven't been able to, you know, sort of transcend the ego, you know, and because it's hard. It's hard being human. So things aren't very fair, but you're going to be celebrating and you are going to be happy. Even if there's some kind of pattern still playing out, you are actually going to be very happy in October. So, I mean, that is very good news. Right, so what's the advice from Spirit? Let's have a look at that. Advice from Spirit, please. Okay, Emperor reversed, my God, that is weird. Emperor reversed. Okay, what else, please? Ooh. Six of Wands. That's weird. That's really strange. Okay, Now, the Emperor reverse typically means somebody who is all over the place, okay? All over the place. And it's sort of like somebody who's dominant, usually, in a not a good way. Because the Emperor is dominant, but in a kind way, in a nurturing, caring kind of way. Maybe not as nurturing as an Empress, but still there's that element of kindness there. Protective, shall we say. It's in reverse, and usually the Emperor reverse kind of means bad news, you know. It's not a great energy. It's a masculine energy that is struggling. It's somebody that's sort of knocked down, really. But then we get the Six of Wands, which is great victory. Unbelievable. I feel like Spirit is just saying, look, you are going to find that although you feel you failed, or you feel like something hasn't been fair, it really feels like something or someone has not been fair on you. Come October, and the further you move into October, you're going to be celebrating. There's no doubt, because the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands is celebration and victory. So the advice from Spirit is you've just got to realise that things are going to turn around. Things are massively going to turn around in October. Let's pick the outcome card. And also the Six of Wands is not only victory, but it's also... you see, it can also indicate this person picking themselves up, because the Emperor reversed is kind of where they've been. They've been in a really down and out place because of the failures they feel like they've gone through. But in October, they're going to be winning. They're going to be feeling so much better. And you are too. I feel like you're both picking yourselves up through October, and you're both feeling so much better. And you're both starting to feel like you're a success. You know, you're getting somewhere in life. Let's have a look at the outcome card then, please. Outcome for October. Okay, Hangman. Oh, Hangman. That's an awakening. It does normally mean something's still not happening. But it's so that you can have an awakening and a shift in perspective. Let's pick another card to go with it. It's not a card I really wanted to see, I'll be honest with you. I'll be really honest with you about that. All right, Spirit, please show us why we're getting the Hangman. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You know, I feel with these two cards, this is a very strange outcome for October. Being that you can see this person's trying to build themselves up and get themselves into a better position. You're also doing the same. And that's really where your focus needs to lie. Don't lie your focus on a relationship, an attachment, or something that you want to happen in your life in October. You need to be concentrating on just totally building yourself back up into the person you know you can be. And that's what October is going to be about, and that's what you're going to do. And as you make inroads on this, you're both going to be feeling so much better. Even if you're not together, or if you are together, you're both going to be turning things around. What I do feel is by the end of October, there could be some feeling where you have a wake-up call about the fact that you don't want to lose somebody. And I feel this person doesn't want to lose you, okay? I really feel somebody's going to have a wake-up call and realise they don't want to lose you, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very valuable person, and the Hangman is being forced to wake up, and it's in reverse. And I feel like Tarot is saying somebody is forced to wake up because they don't want to lose this very valuable person. It's almost like, oh my God, I'm getting myself sorted. And now I'm like, my God, what is going on? I'm going to potentially lose this person, and they don't want to. So and for you, I think it can be interpreted that you're having a wake-up call about the fact that, you know, you are happy, but there's something still you want to work on. Whether that is something to do with your environment, your money, or it could be to do with not wanting to feel alone, all right? I'm just being brutally honest about that. But for some of you, it could be to do with the environment, because this card's very much about the environment you live in, and it's also about money. So you could have a wake-up call about, in October, about the place you're living. You could have a wake-up call about money of some kind, you know, or you could have a wake-up call about somebody you don't want to lose. And the wake-up call you have is going to be a very positive one. It's going to be a very good one. So let's see what your spirit guides are saying. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that is happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation because the best is yet to come. Okay, so that's what October is really about. The Emperor card started it off and the transformation card ends the reading. This is a month of transformation for your soulmate or the person you have an intense connection with. There's going to be massive progress for them. They are probably going to be more focused on work or money or some other area in their life that they're kind of obsessed about. But because they make such positive inroads, by the end of the month, they start to have a realisation about you. Now, the other thing is, if you're not in a relationship, there could be a situation where you felt very stuck, very held back. This situation is going to start to shift energetically in October. And, you know, by the end of October, there could be some kind of transformation, some kind of successful change in that situation. And it's going to kind of wake you up, and you're going to be, you know, you're going to be pleased about the transformation that occurs in October. Okay, so that's the message. Good luck for October. I mean, you don't really need good luck because it's just how the energy is working. If you do want to book in, you're very welcome. I do a more affordable reading now, which is £20 English money, okay? And you get a 10-minute voice note where I pick the cards and stuff. And then, yeah, thanks for subscribing and thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. Peace.